That drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Bootleg, Flacco. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now Flacco. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Flacco. That's going to be caught by Judy. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. Wide and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best block. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second down and 6 now from the 26. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's Flacco. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now Blue trying the right side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Prescott now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Prescott.
Pickens is there on the crossing route.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. On play action, Prescott drops it to Blue, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0.
Browns nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 5.
Here's Flacco. Open man, that's Tillman. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Flacco. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deontay Johnson, 45 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
He hits blue. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Throwing, Prescott. And they find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First down.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
All the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you got to come hard when you see him drop back the throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Cowboys on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be first down Cowboys.
jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. On this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On the give, this is Blue. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Prescott.
And once again, this is Sanders. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
Give him 12 yards on that one, and